If you're the only woman in his life, he would surely have no problems kissing and touching you in public. In fact, he'd probably initiate it all. We'd all like to be the only woman in the man of our dreams' life. We'd all like to enjoy our relationship without the niggling worry that we might not actually be the only woman. A lot of the time it sounds ridiculous to even entertain the idea that our man might be juggling us with someone else. Unfortunately, sometimes he is. Sometimes we fall into the trap set by a player who has juggled women in relationships before. If you're worried that you aren't the only girl who has stolen your man's heart, let's take a look at the top 5 signs that you are not the only girl in his life. Number 1. He's a mystery wrapped in an enigma. Sure, the broody, mysterious types are attractive at first. But once you get to know a guy and start dating him, the mystery should fall away as he opens up to you and tells you his name, his age and where he lives, etc. If your man is still a mystery to you even after several dates, you should take this as a warning sign. You should by now have found certain things about him, certain things he was only too happy to reveal. If he's keeping his cards close to his chest, be careful. Number 2. He has lots of female friends. Of course, your man is allowed to have friends of the opposite sex and you certainly shouldn't tell him to abandon them now that you're in his life. It isn't right for anyone to suddenly abandon their friends just because they've entered a relationship. But if he has tons of female friends who are constantly draped around his arms in Facebook photographs, you should probably be a little bit concerned. The more women he knows, the more likely it is that you aren't the only one close to him. Number 3. You're his friends to everyone else. To you, you're his girlfriend and he's your boyfriend. Privately, he possibly acknowledges this and agrees with it. But when he's referring to you to other people, he says that you're just a friend. This is a huge telltale sign that a man is playing with your heart and stringing you along. If he can't bring himself to admit to the world that you're an item, it usually means that it's because he's got a few other women in his life who are just friends. Number 4. There is a lack of public intimacy. If you're the only woman in his life, he would surely have no problems kissing and touching you in public. In fact, he'd probably initiate it all. But if he's got you and someone else in his love life, the chances are that he isn't too keen on getting it on in full view of everyone. If he bristles at public affection and never initiates even a peck on the cheek, you're right to be concerned that he's trying to make sure he doesn't get caught out. Number 5. He does weird things. When somebody is having an affair, they can become agitated and do weird things. This might include refusing to answer their cell phone or keeping it switched off whenever they're around you. It might mean refusing to let you use their laptop or go through their phone. And when you ask him how his day went, he might shrug and just say it was okay without going into any details. None of this is normal behavior and should be seen as a red flag.